Hey guys, it's Adam, aka Bird, and we're back again for another weekly snapshot. This is 12W26A for June 27th. Now, there's only a handful of new features this week, but they are actually gearing up for 1.3's final release. So, or at least the first one before all the bugs and crap they have to fix. But so one of the major things this week is they've just kind of improved performance and map saving to stabilize everything. So as you can see, running pretty good, smooth, but I did get a new computer, as you've probably noticed if you've been watching, my snapshots and stuff for a while. Looks a lot better than it used to for me. So within the past weeks, they've added being able to put torches and stuff on upside down stairs and so forth. But now, one thing we might not actually see, but over there I've got a whole platform built from upside down stairs and upper slabs, and monsters can actually spawn on those, just like you can place minecart tracks, torches, all of that stuff on there. The monsters can spawn on top of them, so you're going to have to be careful when you build. Now, speaking of those upside down stairs here, you can actually craft them now. They put that crafting recipe in that they forgot to in previous weeks, so now we can make all the different color stairs of wood. One thing over here that I can show you, they removed this glitch. If you remember an older video I had, there was a way to make a glitched block that had this piston plunger texture on all sides of it, but now if you try to do it, it does not work, and maybe those old blocks are going to get reverted to just pistons, which would be sad, but it was a glitch. It was expected to maybe get changed back. One of the other things they've added here, I can show you. I spent a little time doing this. Now, they add a lot of ways to mess with custom mob spawners. So I went in, right now you need something like MCEdit to do this, but you can tweak a lot of the values in these mob spawners. Over here, I've been trying to get giants to spawn. If you haven't seen giants, they just look like giant zombies basically, but I can't get them. If anyone knows, trying to get them to spawn is a little odd here because I don't know exactly where they would, drop down. They just don't seem to want to spawn for me. So, but yeah, maybe they're not really in the game, so maybe they're a little spotty anyways. But over here I've got a ton of different spawners that you can see. Now we've got some Endermen that will spawn holding pumpkins. There should be another Enderman over here that will eventually spawn holding TNT. We've got charged creepers. Now if you haven't seen these guys, let's see if I can get one to come over here and explode. This pit is from when I tested this out. Come here, buddy. Look out, villager. Here he goes. Look at that huge pit. They leave a big blast explosion that is bigger than the normal creepers. Now we got some other stuff going on, all these types of villagers, and you might have glanced a peek at one of these little guys. See, this is if you go into the textures, the default villager texture is this green villager, but you never actually see them in-game. So now there's a way to spawn those, which is cool. I actually think they look a little better than the brown villager. But they never use that in the game for some reason. I've got a squid spawner that's not really working out. But yeah, we've got our TNT Enderman, or our pumpkin Enderman. Hopefully get a TNT one. We got pigs with saddles, everything. I actually made these pigs' health increase to where they're basically invincible. I can just ride on them and smack them all day long. And they're not going to die. Their health is many, many, many times over what they normally would be. So yeah, lots of cool spawners. I've got one more last one I'm going to show you. But I think that's pretty much it for this week. Oh, here's our buddy with the TNT, which he can place down. And if you're lucky, maybe he'll place it near some lava and everything blows up. But yeah, so I'm going to go back and cover some of the last 3 weeks that I've missed from being absent and, having my computer crash and everything. So there's some features that I'll cover if you haven't, been looking at other people's videos for that. But that's pretty much it for this week. 1.3 is coming soon, I'm sure. So now just stick around and I will have one little bonus thing for you. So we'll be back in 1 sec. Okay, so here's a little bonus treat for you guys. I created a whole new world just to do this. And down here we have another custom spawner with an ender dragon inside of it. Now this is the smaller little version of the ender dragon when it's in the spawner, but it's still freaking huge. Whipping its tail around. Looks insane. I was testing this out a bit. Let's see if we can get a ender dragon to spawn here again. They're a little fickle. Like it takes a little longer for them to spawn, it seems, but we can fight here, and I'll show you how else I edited this guy. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Just keep spinning until you break free. Spin, spin, spin. I don't know what he's looking at down there, but maybe he's trying to catch his tail. Like a dog might. There we go. Whoa, he just destroyed his own spawner. Jeez, he does not want any friends. Alright, so I'll show you what I did to him. He looks pretty awesome. It's really cool seeing him with the new computer because I didn't get to really see all his animations very well. But here we go. Bam, I gave him 1 hit point. Look at him. He looks magnificent turned that way. But yeah, I gave him 1 hit point. So if you want to make a custom spawner like this with a world, if you want a crap load of XP, this is a good way to do it. So you can get a ton of these, as long as they don't destroy the spawner like mine did. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed this video, you can help me out and click the like button. That is definitely very much appreciated. And thanks for watching, guys. Sorry it's been a while since I did one of these, but I'm happy to be back. I missed you guys. And I will be back tomorrow with another video. So, see you then. Goodbye.